Well, hi guys, welcome back to another video. Hope this video finds you all well. Okay, we're going to move on and do part 3 of our measuring your reaction test timer project. All right, experiment. Okay, we're halfway through the sketch. We've done the void setup. Okay, now what I did do, just to check so far so good, you can verify halfway through. I did have a couple of typos, all right, but I've corrected them. Okay, and you can compile that. You can check up to here if the sketch is okay. All right, so just compiling the sketch, just making sure everything's hunky-dory. All right, so we're doing that. Just a quick reminder, if you haven't got your parts yet, your Arduino boards, your components, there is a link down below. There is a link down below where you can get them all. All right, so shall we carry on with the void loop? Yeah, carry on with the void loop. So enter. Okay, here we go. It's an if statement. Brackets on, gives us automatic close brackets. Print, count, all small case, equals, space 0. Come outside of the brackets, no semicolon, enter. Curly brackets, enter. Okay, serial print line, capital S, dot, print line, print ln. All right, brackets on. Okay, so this is what we want it to print. Quotes, press, okay, button, 3 when you are ready. Okay, and then why have I put that? Quotes. Okay, and quotes off. Okay, come outside the brackets, semicolon, enter. Print count equals 1, all small case, equals 1, semicolon. Take, reading, capital R on the reading, space equals space, low, all capitals. Okay, semicolon, enter. Odd number, capital N on the number. Oh. Odd number, space equals space, low, semicolon, enter. Even number, equals low, capitals. And don't forget the capital N on number. All right, so that's that part. All right, let me just see where I am. Come down, come outside the curly brackets. All right, so that's our first if statement. All right, come outside the curly brackets. We now have a second if. All right, if, brackets on, space button, 3, press, capital P on the pressed. If button 3 pressed equal high capitals. Okay, so what that's saying, if button 3 is pressed, that's our start button. This is what I want you to do. No semicolons. Curly bracket. Space. Okay. Digital right. Don't forget the capital W on right. Brackets on. LED pin 1, comma, space, low capitals. Right. Come outside the brackets, semicolon, enter. Digital right again. Brackets on. LED pin 2, comma, low, all capitals, come outside the brackets, semicolon, enter. Let's come down. Now this is where we want the randomizer, all right? Random which LED is going to come on. So it's rand, capital N on the number, equals random brackets on, random changes color, everything's hunky-dory, minimum random number, so it's min, capital A on the random, capital N on the number. Okay, min, random number, comma, max, random number. Okay, capitals in the same place. Come outside the brackets, semicolon, enter. Then we want a delay. Okay, brackets on, rand number, A-N-D, capital N-U-M-B-E-R. Come outside the brackets, semicolon, enter. All right. Now we have another if statement in here. If, space, brackets on, rand number, capital N on the number, and 1 equals 1. Come outside the brackets, if statement, no semicolons, enter. Curly brackets on, enter. Gives us our indent. Digital right. Don't forget the W, capital W, brackets on, LED pin 1, comma, high, capitals. Come outside the brackets, semicolon, enter. Digital right. Brackets on. LED pin 2, comma, space, capitals, low. Come outside. The brackets. Oh, should be a comma, not a full stop. Okay, and then semicolons. Okay. Time 1 equals Micros, M-I-C-R-O-S. Brackets on, changes colour, brackets off. Come outside the brackets, semicolon. Okay. So what that's saying is serial.println odd. Okay, this next command. Let's enter. Odd number, capital N on the number, equals high capitals. Okay, semicolon. Cool. Okay, let's come down a bit so you can see. Let me come down on my notes a bit so I can see. Come down and then enter. We now have else. No semicolon. Curly brackets on. Gives auto curly brackets off. Enter. Digital right. Capital W on the right. Brackets. LED pin 1. Comma. Space. Capitals low. Come outside the brackets. Semicolon. Enter. Right. Oh, it's really hot here. Really hot. Let me have a drink. Whew. I've got my fan on, but it's still very hot. Drink of ice water. Okay. Digital. Right. Brackets on. LED pin. Capital P on the pin. 2, comma, space high. All capitals. Come outside the brackets, semicolon. All right, and now it's going to be even. So same command above. Oh, I'm glad I looked above because I spelled high wrong. Right, okay, even number equals space high. All capitals, semicolon. All right. Okay. So that's the high. And come down. Enter. Let's take this down a bit. Okay. And then button 3 pressed equals low. So enter. All right. Okay, let's do a few enters. Go back. Right, so we've done that. Okay. Just checking. Got the else. Low. Let me just check else. If. On, off, on, off, on. So where's that one come from? There. Just checking because I think it's important that you get these right. That one. On, off, and another off. Okay, that should take that one off. Good. All right. Okay. low. That off, enter. Okay. And then it's reading 3 equals digital read, capital R on the read, ing, equals high, capitals. Okay. Digital reading. Right, let's take that back. Let's go back a step. Right. Reading 3 equals digital read. Brackets on. Brackets on. I'm just checking. Button pin. Three. Come outside the brackets. Semicolons. Enter. Come down a bit. Just I don't want to miss any lines of code. That's all. If brackets take reading equals high, capitals. Come outside the brackets. No semicolon. Curly brackets on. Space. If brackets odd number equals high, capitals. Come outside the brackets. All right. No semicolon. Reading 1 equals a digital read brackets on button pin capital P 1. Come outside the brackets, semicolons. Oh, go back. Right, okay, I see what I've done wrong. Brackets on. Button pin 1. Brackets off. Semicolon. Enter. Reading equals digital read. Button pin 1. If brackets on even number equals space high capitals come outside the brackets, if statement, no semicolons, enter. Reading 2 equals digital read Okay. Brackets on, button pin 2, come outside the brackets, semicolon. All right. So this is all to do with reading button 3. Enter. Come down, let me take that back 1, 2. Okay. If the switch changed due to noise or pressing, okay. So come here, enter. Come down a bit. Okay, enter. If brackets on, reading 1, exclamation mark, equals last button pressed, last button state, last button state 1, space, line 9, reading 2, space, exclamation mark, equals, told you this is a long old code, last button state, capital S, 2, space, line 9, space, reading 3, exclamation mark, equals, space, last button state 3. Come outside the brackets, enter, no, exclamation mark after the if. Right. Last debounce time equals micros. Brackets on, brackets off, semicolon. Right. Right, I just noticed something. Let me just bring this down. Curly bracket start. And curly brackets off. That's for the last debounce state, micros. If, not far now, guys. Okay, if, so we've got to come outside. If, brackets on, micros, come outside the brackets. Hang on. Brackets on, brackets off. Come outside the brackets, space, minus, space, last debounce time come outside the brackets, space, greater than, space, debounce delay. All right. Okay. So notice that we got micros, last debounce, in there, time, brackets off, a greater than debounce delay, brackets off. All right. No semicolon, curly brackets on, space. Okay. If brackets on, reading 1, exclamation mark, I think that's what it's called, isn't it? Equals button state 1. Button state 1. Come outside the brackets. Enter, no semicolons, curly brackets. Button state 1 equals reading 1. Semicolons. Come down a bit so you can see that. Okay. Enter. Button state 1 equals reading state. Only toggle the LED if a new button state is pressed. So another if statement. If, brackets on, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to tidy this up a bit, just quickly. So a little bit confusing this, isn't it? So if, brackets on, button state 1 equals high capitals, come outside, enter. Okay, let's do another enter. Okay, reading 1, then another if, high, another curly brackets, enter, serial dot print, brackets on, quotes on, your reaction time is. Colons, come outside the quotes, come outside the brackets, semicolons, serial print, dot print, sorry, brackets on, last debounce minus time 1. Come outside, semicolons, enter. Serial print line, LN for line, brackets on, quotes on, us. Come outside the quotes. Oh, it'd be bad if I put the quotes on. Okay. Let me get rid of that. Quotes off. Come outside the brackets, semicolon, enter. Serial print line, dot print. LN for line, brackets on, brackets off. Come outside the brackets, semicolons. Let's come down a bit. Print count. So yeah, we've done the print. PRINT count equals 0, semicolon. Okay. All right. Come outside the curly brackets there. And come out of the curly brackets there. So 2 curly brackets. All right, that should close all our curly brackets. Let's do a couple of spaces. Just checking. Okay, nearly there. I know I keep saying that. It's a long old program, isn't it? Long old program. If brackets on, reading 2 exclamation mark equals button state 2 come outside the brackets, if statement, no semicolons, curly brackets, enter. Button state 2 equals reading 2. Semicolons. All right. Enter. Okay, this next part of the command, only toggle the LED if the new button state is high. Okay, so if brackets on, button state 2 equals high, capitals, come outside the brackets, enter, no semicolons, curly brackets on. Serial dot print your reaction time is, so quotes, your reaction time is. All right, come outside the quote. You can do some colons if you like, space. Come outside the quotes. Come outside the brackets, semicolon, enter. Let's come down. Serial print. Dot print, sorry. It's not capital. Serial print. Brackets on. last debounce time. Space minus time 1. Okay. Come outside the brackets, semicolon, enter. Come down a touch. Serial dot print ln, brackets on, quotes, us. Come outside the quotes, come outside the brackets, semicolon, enter. Serial print line again, serial dot print line. ln, brackets on, brackets off, come outside the brackets, semicolon. Come down, and it's a print count. Space equals, space 0, semicolon. Okay, and again, the two curly brackets, enter. Come outside the two brackets, enter. Right. Woo. Quick sip again, quick sip. God, look at sweating here. Oh. Okay, if brackets on, reading 3, space, quotes equals, button state 3, come outside the brackets, no semicolons. Let's come up. All right. Button state 3. Curly brackets. Space. Button state 3. Equals reading 3, semicolons, enter. Do another enter. If button state 3 equals space high. Okay. If okay, brackets on, but it's there, equals high, brackets off. Let me just check that. Brackets on, button state 3, reading 3. Yeah, if button state 3 equals high, remembering no semicolon, curly brackets, enter. Serial print line, serial dot print ln, brackets on, wrong one, brackets on, quotes, ready to go. Okay, come outside the quotes, come outside the brackets, semicolon, enter. Bring this down more. Ready to go. A button. 3. Pressed. Capital P on the pressed. Equals high capitals. Semicolon. Enter. Button 3 pressed. Equals high. Take reading. Capital R on the reading. Okay. Equals high capitals. Semicolon. Okay. Take reading. Come out of there. Okay. That if statement. Come out of there. That if statement. And come out of there. That if statement. So all them if statements. This is correct. Enter. Enter. Near the end. Okay, save the reading next time through the loop. I'll be the last button state. Okay, last button state 1 equals reading 1 semicolons. Enter. Last button state 2. Two equals reading 2 semicolons. Enter. Last button state 3 equals reading 3 semicolons. Okay. Come up. That should be our void loop. Yep. Right, let's just quickly go through this, the void loop. Okay. I'm sure we're going to have a few mistakes in here. And I might have to see what we do. Yeah. Let me take this back up a little bit. So we get everything nice and neat. Right, I suppose time to verify. Fingers crossed, I'm sure there's some mistakes in there. Sure there is, sure there is. There we go. Right. Okay. Let's say what line it's in. Okay. Sketch compilation. Last D bounce. Last D bounce was not declared in this scope. Looks like we've got an extra last debounce time. Well, I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to debug this and come back to you. Okay. Back. Okay, yeah, I found it. It's last debounce time. Okay. I just put last T-bounce. Okay, let's try and verify again. Better if I stop the video and see if I can find the problem than having you wait, because it's gone on long enough as it is. Okay. And we're going through. Okay. I can see that already. And reading. All right. If reading 2. Okay. Reading 2, debounce state 2. Okay, so that's the G missing. Typo. Verify. Oh, come on. We don't want it going on forever. Right. Print line. Serial. Okay. All typos mainly. Let's try again. Come on, come on. Okay. That's right at the bottom. I think we might have an extra. We try getting rid of that. Could be. Could be, could be. Right. Okay, you saw that. Spelled button wrong. Compiling. We may need to put another curly bracket in, I'm not sure. Right. Okay, it's finished, Right, let's upload this to the Arduino. Let's upload it. Okay. Wow. Okay, yeah, a long sketch, long project. Done it in 3 parts. We got there in the end. And we're uploading. Okay, done uploading. We're going to start our serial monitor. Tools. Serial monitor. Connecting on COM3. And there we go. Okay, you can see what I'm going to do. I'm going to press button 3 when I'm ready. And then I'll go to the overhead view and see it and show you. So button 3. And it's giving me my reaction time. Okay. So my reaction time was 492,764 milliseconds, I think. US. Ultra seconds. Right, what we'll do, go to overhead. So you can see. Okay, I press button 3, which is my right hand one. And then I'll wait for a light to light up. and I press. And let's go back to Arduino. And that gives me my reaction time. Okay, gives me my reaction time. Right, we got there. We got there, guys. Wow. Well, that was a uphill struggle, that one. Uphill struggle, but we got there. Make sure you save this config. Okay. And 3 parts. We did the circuit. We did the first part of the configuration. Now we completed the second part. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the 3 videos series, and hopefully you'll complete them. And I'll see you in the next project. Bye-bye.